next. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. But the biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Geno. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Smith. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. No out, Seahawks. That his first touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, It looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go again here to Connor. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On play action, Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the goal line and in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now this looks like a design run, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, here's Murray.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep them short of the first down.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll bring this up to the 22. Darius Robinson in on the tackle. Hook him up on the 2nd down and 8. They run with Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's Michael Dixon now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Throwing Murray. Throw on the run is complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
on the Seahawks.
Again, it'll be Connor. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Gino to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Conner. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. At the 28-yard line. Murray now on 2nd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. It's a loss of 6.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Murray's going to throw again. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing again is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Again, it's Murray. He's going to run it. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd down, Murray. That'll be taken in by Conner. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That ball caught, it's Zay Jones. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a...
We'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll throw on first down. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
From all the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, it's Connor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find them
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He has Lockett over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
18 on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, here's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it with Walker. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Got it with Smith-njigba. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. From the gun, it's Gina. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Geno Smith, touchdown Seahawks. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the zone read, given to Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Well, Seahawks offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. Sending it downfield for Fant. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Play action now. It's Gino. It'll be Smith-njigba bringing it in. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Seahawks.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it. There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here,
no chance at all. He'll go down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
A second down throw for Smith. There's Lockett for the catch. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are going to open up the lead to 8. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So here comes 3rd and 5. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's going to have a Cards first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Now Murray. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now on second and long. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Murray now on second down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.